Hi Equals, it's Kim, and it's getting close to the holidays. And one of the things that happens in the holidays is that kids come home from college or anywhere else that they've wandered off to in life and found that in other places besides their home that they have been able to come out, to be themselves, to express themselves the way that makes them feel whole and complete, and they want to be able to do that at home. And so they come home, and it's usually at the holidays, might have been at Thanksgiving, could be at Christmas, and they come home and they decide that now is the time to come out to their parents. And as I've said before, sometimes this goes over really, really well, and their parents are accepting and affirming and say, son, daughter, I love you. None of this makes any difference. I just want the best for you in this world. How can I help you? And those are really good experiences for a young person. But not all of their experiences are the same. And a lot of times, actually, a lot of times, it's not a surprise to the parent. It may be something they were hoping they would never actually hear from their child because they didn't want to have to deal with it. But more often, it is not actually a surprise. They've figured this out a long time ago, but it's not something that they want to face, that they want to deal with, that they want to have to address. And so when their child comes out to them, or their niece or their nephew or whomever comes out to them, the reaction is often bad. And folks, you only get one shot at doing this right the first time. Yes, people can grow and learn and be better about the way they treat each other. But that first response when somebody comes out to you, you only get one shot at that. So here's a couple ideas. If somebody over the holidays comes out to you, and by the way, folks, the holidays are not the stress-free environment that would be ideal for a really serious conversation like coming out can be. Holidays are often stressful, there's lots of people around, there's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of money issues that happen around Christmas and the other holidays. So yeah, it's not always the best time. So let's talk about what happens if somebody comes out to you. First of all is the I love you no matter what, or you will always be my friend, or nothing you just said changes the fact that you are my favorite sister, or that you are my favorite brother, or that you're my little sister, or that you're my little brother. Nothing about what you just said changes anything. Then you could ask, so what does this mean for you? What does it mean to you? Right? Now, they may have come out as gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, genderqueer, gender neutral, gender non-binary. They could have come out as a lot of different terms. They all exist. And you can certainly say, so what does being gender non-binary mean to you? Or what does being lesbian mean to you? And get some information that way. What does being transmasculine mean to you? What does being trans feminine, or what does being transgender mean to you? How can I help you is always a really good question. Is there anything I've ever done that is offensive is another question you can ask. Certainly you can offer your support, offer your love. Those are all the best ways to respond. Short of that, don't kick your child out. We actually see a lot of times students come back from Christmas break or can't come back from Christmas break because they've come out to their parents and their parents have cut them off financially as punishment. Yeah. So, if you don't think that you can respond from I love you. I love you regardless. How can I help you? What does being gender non-binary or gender non-conforming mean to you? If you can't do that, you can say, this one's difficult for me. I'm going to need some time to think about this. Can we talk again tomorrow? Or, I love you, but I had different ideas about what your future would look like. Or you might be able to say something like, I love you and I don't want you hurt in the world. And if you are LGBT, it's very likely you will be hurt. And you could be hurt by, some of the people I know who may say things or do things that they shouldn't as a result of your being an LGBT person. And, I don't want to see you hurt. Or, oh, yeah, I don't know what this is going, I don't know how our church is going to respond to this. Or I don't know how our friends are going to respond to this. I don't know how your grandparents are going to respond to this. Let me sit on this. Let me think about it. Give me a chance to process. Rather than rage, anger, hurt, embarrassment. I mean, there's all kinds of things you could feel when this happens, but let's try to rise above those and at least think it through in advance. What would you do? What would you do? And how would you respond? And ideally, you get it right the first time. Anyway, just wanted to put this out there as we are in the holiday season and kids are starting to come home from college for the winter holidays. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please hit the red subscribe button. The more subscribers I have, the more likely YouTube shows this video to a wider audience, and that's certainly my goal. You can also hit the little red bell to be reminded every time I put up a new video. Have a great holidays, equals. Talk to you later.